Hi, this is attorney David Gibbs with the National Center for Life and Liberty. Across the country, states and counties have added different versions of stay safe or stay at home orders for their citizens. These stay at home orders are intended to prevent the unnecessary spread of COVID-19. Your church needs to be aware of any public health and state mandates that are in place as your church determines how to minister effectively. Depending on the state or county where you're located, these directives carry different penalties for non-compliance, with some of them even having criminal consequence. As a rule, the state orders include 4 components. Number 1, all non-essential employees work from home or stay home. Number 2, all restaurants and bars should be closed. Number 3, all gatherings need to be limited to 10 or less. And number 4, all events should be indefinitely suspended. Now, people ask, should our church continue to meet? Each state has a different approach to implementation. However, compliance is generally recommended due to the nature of this public health crisis. If your church or ministry is trying to decide if you should or should not continue to meet, here are some guidelines for you to consider. Number 1, does my state have a stay-at-home order in place? Number 2, is my county particularly affected at this time with COVID-19? Number 3, am I potentially placing my church members at risk by having them attend church? Number 4, are there safer alternatives to meeting in groups at this time? And then number 5, how can I serve our church members most effectively? At the National Center for Life and Liberty, we're recommending that churches provide a virtual service option. A lot of ways this can be done, live stream, Facebook Live, or other programs, at least through the end of April. If your church wants to allow people to attend, please make sure you know your state guidelines to ensure you're not placing your congregants at risk. If you do choose to have some church members in attendance, make sure that you're keeping people spread out from each other and limiting exposure between individuals. The drive-in church is also an option in many states and counties. This allows your congregation to come to your church's location without exposing others to the potential spread of COVID-19. Please remember, there's not a one-size-fits-all solution. If you're still trying to determine how best to navigate this complicated time for your church, please contact our office at the NCLL. We are helping thousands of ministries across the nation at no charge because we're committed to helping you and your church survive this pandemic.